Hi, everyone. I'm Heather Nauert, and this is the big story.
In big entertainment, from multiple DUIs to rehab, it seems some of Hollywood's hottest stars are losing their battles with the bottle. First, of course, Paris Hilton and Nicole Richie, and now Jack Bauer is headed to the Slammer. The judges sentenced the 24 actor Kiefer Sutherland to 48 days behind bars.
Plus, it looks like the Hoff has fallen off the wagon yet again. The former Baywatch star and admitted alcoholic was just hospitalized due to a relapse. And then, of course, there's Lindsay Lohan, fresh out of rehab. The actress claims she hit rock bottom after her July arrest for drunk driving and cocaine possession.
And, of course, who can forget Mel Gibson's drunken anti-Semitic rant, Ty Pennington's extreme hangover, and Britney Spears' mandatory drug testing? Why are so many stars getting sloshed in Hollywood and then getting in their car? Plus, what kind of message are they sending to the young fans? With
us now is addiction therapist Nancy Szakacsy, clinical director of Stone Eagle Retreat, a rehab facility. Nancy, why are so many of these stars in Hollywood having problems with drugs and alcohol?
Well, the truth is it's not a new thing that they're struggling with drugs and alcohol. The thing that's making it so difficult for us to understand is why are they going back and forth in the revolving door of rehab? What is going wrong? What are we not doing? And what do we need to do to tell the truth about the addiction experience?
Well, is the problem then all these spa rehabs? There are so many of these places nowadays. They go, they get massages. They don't necessarily have to mop the floors like sort of the old school hardcore places.
Well, and I've worked in many of those hardcore places and seen similar results in different ways. The most imperative thing to remember is that when people are struggling with addiction, they are shaming themselves enough. The idea of shaming them further by degrading them with these kind of things is not the answer.
Okay, so in your opinion, spa rehab, not such a bad idea?
Well, do we enjoy going for a massage? Is it okay to feel good and release the stressors in a positive way? Absolutely. It just isn't enough. There's a whole lot of information that isn't being discussed that we really need to look at if we're going to understand what's going on with everyone.
Yeah, but Nancy, this isn't really the problem. I mean, they can get drunk in private and deal with you in rehab in private. But DUI Jack Bauer to jail, why can't drunk celebrities just get drivers?
Well, someone actually posed that question to me earlier on, and I think that just is the tip of the iceberg. That's just dealing with it in a very limited way.
Yeah, but it prevents them from killing me while they're drunk driving.
I know, and we could speak at hours around the pain and the death and the blame and all of that intolerance. I completely understand it, but we need to understand what everybody is up against. You are no longer making choices in a logical, rational way. You are dependent, chemically dependent on a substance, and until the cravings and that physiological part is addressed, you can't even begin to do the work that we are supposedly doing in rehabs to help you get better.
So what you're saying is that their heads are in such a fog because of the drugs and alcohol that they can't make any rational choices, any rational decisions about getting behind the wheel or giving the keys to somebody else.
Well, thank you so much for saying that, because this is what my message is. As gushy and as loving as it may come from me, the truth is these people are in hell. They're in hell in their own understanding of themselves.
I don't know. Can't we just force them to get drivers? Get these people off the roads.
Well, the courts are doing a good job trying to set the precedent for not getting any special treatment as a result. But we need to understand that if you go into a rehab, whether it's Malibu or anywhere else, if you do not take care of the physiological aspect, the cravings, and I'm not talking about just detox, the medical aspect of treating this disease, then most of the rehab experience is just fiending after your drug. And the addict has one goal, and that is to use. Okay. So my message is that the suffering is optional, the learning is not. And we can help with the suffering.
We're going to have to leave it there. Hopefully they'll get cleaned up and stay off the roads. Nancy Szakacsy, thanks a lot.
Thanks for
Talk about politically incorrect.